Howdy, howdy, everyone, and welcome to part 6 of our Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough. Please remember to like and subscribe to help support the channel, and we hope you enjoy this episode.
Yeah, in this episode, Obama is going to attempt to get the last trials done on this godforsaken island. I'm really not enjoying being here anymore. It's super boring, boys. But I did get us some new Pokemon, actually.
Before all that, though, Donnie, look, these two super scary people are back again. The Recon Ultra People Squad, or whatever their name was.
All they've been doing is battling us, though, to be honest. They haven't actually committed any illegal acts as of yet. Just because they look scary doesn't mean they're bad Joe. I mean, you look like a ghost, but it doesn't mean you're dead, does it?
Oh, hey, look, they're battling us with an Ultra Beast, though, Donald. This is Poipole, the Pokemon Ash befriended, and I really like this little guy. He's super cute, but how did Dulcie get one? Is he from that same world they are?
Wow. Okay, so this must be one of the new Pokemon you got us then, Donald, right? You actually went and got us Wimpod? So does that mean our team is done now?
Well, yeah, pretty much. I also got us another Pokemon, too, and by that, I mean one of them evolved off-screen. It took so long to evolve, I didn't record. Not like it's a big deal anyway, but you'll see that one later. However, this Wimpod is absolute garbage. I'm warning you, Barry.
Wow, so its ability just makes it run away. How is that going to be of any help to us, boys? And on top of that, you went and named it Fluffy Donald? I mean, seriously?
Trust me, Joe, when its health gets low, we get a free swap out, so I think that ability is actually pretty good, but it could change by the time it evolves. And I only named it Fluffy because I had no other name, and it was spontaneous.
Okay, well, that was kind of a close battle. Luckily, your ice cream came in clutch, Joe. That icicle spear went in for the lucky 3-time hit.
Just wait till it's a Vanillux, though. I bet we can use that to beat Ultra Necrozma all by itself because that's how strong my ice cream is, boys. We just need Ice Beam on it or Sheer Cold. Imagine if we hit Necrozma with a Sheer Cold, holy hell.
With a 30% accuracy rating, Joe, I highly doubt we will unless Vanillux can learn Lock On. But anyway, look guys, we have a giant horsey here, and I think this is Hapu's, isn't it?
Yeah, she never made any sense to me, to be honest, Donald. She's like not even 10 if I'm right, and she's somehow a kahuna of her own island, and she has a super strong Pokemon.
She also grows really yummy radishes, boys. I wish I could taste some, but yeah, apart from that, I agree with you, Barry. I have no idea how a kid her age is a kahuna. It makes no sense unless she's like already 18 or something and is just super small.
And now she needs our help to beat a bunch of fucking stupid Team Skull grunts. I mean, seriously? She's a kahuna who's meant to stop Ultra Beast, but here she is crying for us to help her the little bit.
Okay, Donald, we don't need you insulting young girls, thank you.
Yeah, well, she's acting like a little B-word Obama. We haven't even battled this island's kahuna yet, and this one has already showed up bossing us about like she owns the damn place.
I like her, though. And in the anime, she was mean in the beginning, but then she took on a Guzzlord at the end, which was pretty mad to be fair.
Well, I'm getting pretty mad right now with this piece of shit Pokemon Donald has got for me. And the only useful move we have is Round, and then you decided to teach it Toxic too, Donald, which is probably the only good thing about this Pokemon.
Give it a chance, dude. It actually evolves at level 30, and then it won't evolve again, so that means it's going to be a pretty strong Pokemon Obama. Lots of people suggested we use one, and this is probably going to be the only time we ever will.
On that point, actually, Donald, we have seen all the comments with people asking us to use their favorite Pokemon, but sadly, we won't be able to cater to that. Otherwise, we'd have a team every episode.
Yeah, we received an unbelievable amount of messages from you all saying what Pokemon we should get and the names we should give them. But like Obama said, it would make playing the game very complicated and long-winded to keep changing our team. So the Pokemon we have now is what we're sticking with for the rest of the playthrough.
Okay, Joe, no need to get so aggressive about it at the end there, Jesus. I apologize for the idiot's anger there, everyone, but we hope you understand. And we're going to be playing lots of other Pokemon games after this one. So keep letting us know what Pokemon you'd like us to use for the next series.
Okay, boys, check it out. I've made it to Royal Avenue, or whatever this place is called. This is the city where the Battle Royales take place. I think, boys, and I also think we're going to get forced into taking part in one.
Oh, hell yeah, guys, we're going to get to see the Masked Royal. He's like the best character in existence ever. But he's secretly Professor Kukui, but that's a secret, so don't tell anyone, okay?
Joe, you dumbass, you just went and announced it to the world.
Oh, holy shit. Sorry, everyone, if you didn't know that. But yeah, Professor Kukui is, in fact, the Masked Royal. I wish I could see him live. I could give him tickets to see Jizzy Joe Biden then.
Oh, no, here we go.
That's right, my brothers and sisters, but especially the sisters.
Oh, dear Lord.
Jizzy Joe Biden is back at it again with my gold designer chains and clothes, and I'm here to support my boy Barrick as he takes on the Battle Royale Dome in a four-way battle.
It seems even Joe's alter egos are creeps too, Donald. I guess there's nothing that can even be done about that. But let's try move on now, as I am in fact going to be taking on the Battle Royale Dome.
Yeah, don't feel nervous, Barrick. As someone who performs in front of a crowd of thousands, getting nervous won't help your performance here.
Joe, I'm having a Pokemon battle, not a rap battle, you fucking demented banana.
You better watch your tone with me, Lillaby. If you don't, then I'll have to make a diss of you, and then you'll have to reply.
Oh yeah, good luck with that, Joe. Oh, sorry, Jizzy Joe. And anyway, look, your own favorite celebrity is on the screen right now, too. It's the actual Masked Royale, and I'd take this guy any day over you.
Oh, now see, Barry, this guy here is a proper celebrity. He's who I look up to, you know. Everything about him just screams celebrity and famous.
Two things which you'll never be Joe LMFAO. And now Obama, get ready, because we're going to be battling the actual Masked Royal Howl and that little angry bitch Gladian.
Okay, I wish I could MC this battle for you, Barry, but I'll have to sit here on the couch next to you instead. I can hold your hand if you're feeling nervous too, you know?
Don't touch me, Joe.
Okay.
Right, well, in other news, Obama, you may have fucked yourself here because you didn't remove Wimpod from the first position in your party, and now you're up against that fake Arceus Pokemon, the Grass Owl and the Doggo.
I didn't do that to myself, Donald. You did it for me because you kept going on about how good Wimpod will be, but it's absolutely not ready for a battle like this.
I can see you're getting nervous, Barry, so if you don't want Jizzy Joe to hold your hand, then why don't you hand me over the controller, and I'll win this battle for you with this piece of shit silverfish.
Oh boy, go on then, Joe. Let's see if your IQ will increase with this alter ego.
You've made life easier, to be honest, Donald. All I have to do is set up Toxic here on all of them, and just survive or use Sand Attack to lower all their accuracies.
Okay, but you didn't take into account that Dartrix there can use Razor Leaf on multiple Pokemon at once. So now, what's the plan?
That silly little owl isn't going to be the threat, though. It's Type Null, which I think is the scariest thing on the field right now, and he could potentially knock me out if I'm not careful.
Okay, well, for some reason, none of them are attacking you directly yet, and then on top of that, Rockruff over there just wants to use Protect.
And you got to admit that Wimpod is tanking those Razor Leafs hits too, Donnie. And I'm pretty sure it's Water type, too, unless the bug half is canceling it out.
I'd like to just interject here and say that your Toxic you set up Joe wasn't a bad idea, if I'm honest. You're managing to somehow do more damage with that than you are with Round.
Okay, I'm betting on Rockruff being the first to die here, and then the Owl. And then I'm not sure who the winner will be, but Joe, you better not make it us.
Okay, holy hell, I'm very disappointed in the Masked Royal. He was meant to be the winner here. That's why I was trying to help him, and I used Toxic on the other two Pokemon and not his Rockruff.
Wait, what in the actual hell, guys? How's it already over now?
All right, yeah, what the F, man? Joe, what did you do? Did you quit the game because you got salty that your little man crush lost, or what?
Hey, I didn't do anything, Donald. It just ended by itself. I promise. Jizzy Joe doesn't know the meaning of quit, and I was about to get my revenge on the other two for taking out the Masked Royal first.
Okay, well, too bad, because Kiowa has showed up now, Joe, so give me back the controller so I can go take on his trial.
Oh, look, Gladian is acting like the big tough guy again as usual. What a simp, seriously. I hate this guy's attitude. And also, guess what I found out, boys? Apparently this game doesn't follow the anime at all.
I thought that was already apparent, Donald, since Lana, Mallow, and everyone else are captains now, and also Professor Kukui is a shit-masked royal in this game.
You know I didn't mean it like that, Joe, you stupid gimp. And can you get out of those clothes now as well? I've had enough of your rapper alter ego BS.
Yeah, you two need to watch as I take on Kiowa and his little trial thing, which apparently is going to be different to all the other ones we've done so far.
Hey, Obama, did you ever have a son?
Joe, what in the actual fuck, man? You know I have 2 daughters.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I think I'm very aware of whom I've impregnated, Joe, you dumbass.
Okay, well, I thought I'd bring it up since Kiowa here looks like one of your offspring.
Joe, I know where you're going with this, so shut the hell up.
Yeah, but you and Olivia could have...
Joe, holy hell, those clothes literally mess your logic up more than it already is.
Hey, it was just an observation I made, Donnie. So sorry if I offended you, Barry.
Right, well, I'm going to pretend none of that happened, and instead we're going to be battling this, a lowland Marowak, boys. It's a Ghost and Fire type. which is an awesome type setup compared to the normal ground type one from Kanto.
Oh, wow, Donald, this must be the new Pokemon you said you evolved earlier. This is Dusk form Lycanroc in blue. Now, I must say, I think this shiny form is absolute garbage.
Okay, well, that's such an L take. It looks gorgeous, and I'm usually the one who's against blue Pokemon too.
Oh, great. Now I have to watch another stupid dance from this guy, and then guess what's different about the Marowak this time?
You, Barry, your son's trial is
Joe,
pretty
what the
dead, not
fuck?
gonna lie. Maybe you should give him a good spanking and tell him to come up with a trial worth Jizzy Joe's time.
I'm about to throw Jizzy Joe in this goddamn volcano in a minute. If you keep that attitude up, buddy, I'll melt your gold chains down too.
I second everything you just said, Obama. And okay, that's quiz number 2. You've passed so good stuff there as well. Although this hiker has photobombed our picture.
Hiker David here has magma boys. Keep all this fire away from me, will you? I'm quite the flammable fellow with these mad drips on.
Oh, what a shame it would be if you were to spontaneously combust.
Haha, Barry, so funny, but I'll be sending you the dry cleaning bill if anything happens to my red sweater here. This thing cost me about $10,000.
Hey, Joe, you shat on my Lycanroc, but it's absolutely destroying everything here if you can see through your stupid sunglasses. Nothing is going to be able to stop this good boy.
Donald, these are all fire types, and you're using a super effective Pokemon against them. So what did you think was going to happen? Obviously, Lycanroc would be superior in here, but that doesn't change the fact that its color looks silly.
Yeah, well, we're battling the Totem Marowak Pokemon here now, so watch as Lycanroc one-shots this bonehead too.
The only bonehead here is Joe.
Jizzy Joe Biden is above any insults you send my way, Obama, and I'm going to watch now as you fail to one-shot this Totem Marowak.
I bet the normal Joe Biden would have liked this Lycanroc. And that one is also a lot nicer too, even if he does act like a little bitch most of the time.
Okay, well, that would have one hit KO it if the little shit didn't use the tech like that, Joe. That was just dirty play right there.
Yeah. Time to board the train to excuse land, right, Donald? You must have bought a first-class ticket for that one for sure, knowing you.
And Jizzy Joe has bought a first-class ticket to his demise, so be prepared, Joe. I'm gonna strip you naked and throw all your clothes into the volcano right now.
I don't particularly want a naked Joe Biden running around Whale Volcano during my trial here, Donald.
Yeah, well, it's either that or you'll have to keep listening to his remarks saying, Kiowa is related to you, Obama.
Ha! So much for your op, Lycanroc, Donald. It just got burnt.
Right, that's it, Jose. But bye to your fucking clothes. I'm gonna Anakin Skywalker them.
Donald, you dumb piece of poo-poo. Give me my clothes back right now.
Hey, Joe, maybe it would be a good idea to hit the gym. What do you think, LMFAO? But hey, look, even though you insulted me, I'm here taking out the totem Pokemon with your ice cream.
I don't care, Obama. All Donald's left me with is my underpants and sunglasses, and now Jizzy Joe Biden looks like a freak walking around like this.
Well, I think this is absolutely hilarious. And now your clothes are burnt, Joe. We shall never have to see your rapper alter ego again.
What a wonderful way to end this trial, boys. I got the Fire-type Z crystal, which you wanted so bad. Donald, which we can use on our peppermint. And Joe has got all his stupid clothes thrown into a volcano.
Okay, well, if someone could tell me where my suit is, then I'd appreciate that. And now looks like I have to get back to sewing again so Jizzy Joe Biden can make a comeback.
Cool story, Joe. No one cares now. Barry, well done on getting one of the best Z crystals ever. We're getting shown the poses on how to perform it, but now we're done with this. We can head for the jungle where Mallow's trial is going to be at.
Oh, nice. And I got me some quick balls now, too, which should be helpful for catching any unsuspecting legendaries. And we also got the pager Pokemon Charizard, which means we can now use Fly, which is super helpful.
Okay, boys, I'm back. I got my suit and feel much better. Thanks for asking.
Have you calmed down, Joe?
Yeah, I have Donnie. I have no idea what came over me.
Yeah, that makes two of us, Joe. Holy hell.
All right, well done for beating the trial too. Obama. Can't remember if I said that to you or if I was still crying about my clothes getting sacrificed into Whale Volcano. But anyway, let's head on to the next trial.
Holy hell, boys, look who it is. This is Colress from Black and White 2. Now, what the F is he doing in Alola? And how comes no one arrested him for blasting an entire city with ice?
Well, he did fly away on that ship that Getsus was using as his base. So I'm guessing that's how he got away. Also, no one arrested Getsus either. So they're both at large.
I never liked this guy to begin with, boys, but I wonder if we'll have to battle him. He seems to have teamed up with those two scary Ultra Recon people.
But he did just help us out big time by giving us that TM for Flame Charge Barry, so that would be a good move for our little cutie pie Peppermint.
Definitely a useful move for sure, especially since I'm about to take on this trial here, boys. This is the final trial of this island now, I think. And it's a grass type 1, which means your Ice Cream Joe and Peppermint are going to be super useful for us here.
Okay, I saw a comment a couple episodes ago about how busted this totem Pokemon is in here. So you got to play this one super careful, I think, but all we got to do apparently is collect some ingredients for Mallow to make a stew.
I'd take this trial any day over the one in the first Sun and Moon games, though, Joe. In that game, we had to use Stoutland to sniff out ingredients, and it was such a pain to find everything.
Okay, she's leading us into this super scary jungle, boys. So here we go. And if this trial is last, it means that it must be the most difficult, right?
That giant water spider thing in Lana's trial absolutely wrecked us, though, Joe, and that was the first trial in this island we did. So I hope this one goes like the last one we did with that totem Marowak.
Well, this is dumb. All we need to do is pick some berries and then go give it back to Mallow. It's like they completely flipped how this trial goes from the first game to this one. I thought it would be at least a little challenging, you know.
Hang on, though, Donald. Mallow is telling us that we might get attacked by a Pokemon since we just poached one of their berries. So you have to pick the Mago berry, which the Pokemon weren't eating.
Oh, yeah. You're right, Joe. Look, I just poached that little mantis thing's food, and now he's mad.
He mad indeed. But anyway, the other two trials were simple. We just picked some honey and a deep root. So now we're here watching Mallow cook us some stew.
Oh, here we go. The little mad mantis dude is coming at you with a vengeance, Obama. I hope you're ready to battle this guy.
I mean, I could just step on this guy. Let's be honest, boys. He's so small and useless, and on top of all that, he should learn to share too.
Oh yeah, try telling him that, Barry. He's super mad, and he's probably got a ton of adrenaline pumping through his tiny little mantis veins too.
Okay, not gonna lie, I kinda messed up and forgot to teach Flame Charge to Peppermint here, boys, but don't worry, I won't lose any Pokemon in this trial, I promise.
Okay, so that means you probably will get at least one Pokemon killed here, Obama, if not more. And then Bagan will come out again and clutch win this battle for us, like it has almost every other time.
Yeah, Bagan is our little savior here for sure. I can't wait till he's a fully evolved Salamence too. I hope we get most of our team to be fully evolved by the time we reach Ultra Necrozma.
What we need is for Pikachu to evolve more than anything, Joe. And I thought that was the Pokemon you were talking about earlier, Donald. But instead, you were just talking about Lycanroc, which could have stayed a Rockruff for a few more levels anyway.
Okay, now we have a Sudowoodo attacking us, and I love this guy a lot. He never moves at all, even in a battle. He's still pretending to be a tree look. That's how serious he is about his art.
What do you mean by his art, Donald?
His art, Joe, you fool. As soon as he evolves, his life goal is to become the best tree possible, even though he's a rock type. But yet Sudowoodo still dreams of becoming a grass type tree, isn't it?
Donald, we have no idea what you're talking about, dude. You're just chatting shit as usual, trying to sound clever, although this guy is getting close to killing us here. Holy hell.
Well, you've just fucked yourself again, Barry, because you won't get a chance to heal now before the next battle. And if it's the Totem Pokemon battle, then GG to you, my friend.
Oh yeah, wait a sec, that's some major BS right there? How comes I don't get the chance to pop a few full restores on our Torracat?
Oh dear, she's finished the soup, which means you're definitely battling the totem Pokemon next. So yeah, GG to you too now, Obama. This battle should be interesting.
Oh shit.
Okay, that thing is absolutely terrifying. But why on earth is it wearing Mr. Tumblepants on?
Yeah, maybe this thing is having an identity crisis and its side gig is also being a clown when it's not having a totem battle or something.
And there goes its mad aura, boys. Okay, Barry, how are we going to play this one out then? I say you try get some attacks in right off the bat, or you could set up a Toxic with Wimpod.
Yeah, we're probably going to die here, not going to lie, everyone, but let's try go out with a bang.
Yeah, you would like to go out with a bang, wouldn't you, Obama?
I don't need any Reaper jokes from either of you right now. I'm trying to work out how to kill this thing before it takes our entire team out. I know it probably will if we're not careful.
Okay, and there goes Torracat, not 30 seconds into this battle, so now our life has just been made a lot more difficult. Now what are you going to do?
Put all my faith in your stupid ice cream, Joe, and if it dies, then I'm going to personally get Donald to release this junk.
Don't you dare do that. Do you know how long I've waited for this guy? And then for you to go release it because you're more bad as a Pokemon trainer than youngster Joey is just outrageous.
Hang on, we now have a Kecleon to deal with, two boys, and to be honest, I didn't expect the ally Pokemon to be this thing. I thought it would be something like the little mantis dude again or something like that.
Oh great, he's setting up a sunny day, which means that Solar Beam or whatever grass-type move the totem Pokemon used won't need 2 turns to charge up. This could be the end of the ice cream for you, Joe.
That move is called Solar Blade. and I've never heard of it before, and I also have no idea what it does.
Okay, well, somehow the ice cream managed to survive getting crushed. And I think the tables have now turned in our favor, guys.
Okay, holy smokes, you actually beat the totem Pokemon before the ally. They should switch the totem Pokemon out here for that Kecleon instead.
Okay, yeah, you're right, Donald. I think they should. Although this Kecleon might actually be the totem Pokemon in disguise.
Why are you making life more difficult for yourself, though, Barry, by not healing? You could use a full restore here, you know. It's not like any other Pokemon are going to get called in now, is it?
Exactly for that reason right there, Joe. He just wanted an excuse to get your ice cream killed. And now that it's dead, he has an excuse to get me to release it for him.
You wouldn't do that to me, Donald, though, would you? Come on, man, please don't. I waited so long for my ice cream Pokemon.
Look who's come to save the day again, boys. It's the goat that is begging. And it still only has like one useful move for some reason. But this move is carrying us through this game so far.
OMG, that Kecleon is absolutely hacking. How the hell is it surviving absolutely everything we throw at it, and it's not even the totem Pokemon?
Donald, stop trying to diverge the conversation from me. Are you seriously going to release my ice cream or not?
Oh yeah, I don't think I've even asked the question for this video, boys. So whilst you finish this battle off Obama, I'd like our viewers to comment down what the first shiny Pokemon you ever caught was legitimately.
I think they should also all comment down below that my ice cream should absolutely not get released, Donald. It took out the totem Pokemon, so that shows how great it is.
Yeah, but it did die to a stupid little Kecleon Joe, which doesn't exactly tip the scales in its favor, does it?
Yeah, but it still took out the totem Pokemon, you fat, useless gimp.
Insulting me isn't going to help your case, Joe. So how about we end this debate on my thinking about it, and you will have to wait till the next episode to see if it gets released or not. And in other news, Obama completed the trial. So good stuff on that, bro.
Yes, your boy Barrick just got the grass-type Z Crystal, which now means we have fire, water, grass, fighting, and the normal type one, and probably another I forgot about.
And on that wonderful note, how about we end this episode here, boys? It's been a longer one than usual, but we got a lot accomplished, which means in the next episode, we'll be able to take on Kahuna Olivia.
Yeah, good shout, Donald. So everyone, please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. It really helps us out. If you could take 2 seconds to hit those buttons, and you can expect part 7 to drop in a few days' time.